It's always a worry with him when you say he'll get better.
But to that point, you know exactly what Haaland can do. He showed us that all season long, and you put down particularly that early miss and those cobwebs, as Craig describes it, as just him not playing games for a full month.
Right.
Yes, Darwin Nunez went to World Cup, it didn't last very long, but again, some of those misses you've seen far too often, and every now and then he pops up with a really good finish. That's something that really makes you think, yes, that price tag is good value, but far too often we've been having these discussions. And a lot of times when you have those chances and you don't have much time to think, players who lack confidence are a little bit better in those moments because it's instinctive. But as I show with these, £100 million striker, whatever it is, with time to think, and as much as it's a tight angle, you've got all the time in the world to decide what you want to do, how you're going to beat the keeper. Everything's in front of you, and to miss by that much, again, it's far more concerning than Haaland's misses for very different reasons.
I think the difference between the two strikers at the moment, obviously there's difference within the games, but one of the big differences is, Haaland needed the game today for sure, but he gets his goal. But even if he has a bad game, we know he's back the next time.
Yeah.
And I think at the moment with Darwin Nunez is you just don't know what's coming with the player. Every facet about his game up to the finishing looks okay. The movement is excellent, the pace is fantastic. He's got a physical element about him, but he has to slow down when he gets in that box and makes better decisions. And I keep hearing he's got time, and I suppose he has, but Liverpool can ill afford to be missing out in the top four. And if you've got a striker that's misfiring and he's your only option, you will miss out on the Champions League.
What will be heartening for City not only getting the win today, I thought they looked really sharp early on in this game. It looked like they hadn't been away, really. They were fantastic. Yeah,
they all picked up where they kind of finished off, and, Gundogan and Rodri was the angry man. Yeah. He had a couple of run-ins with...
Takes one to know one.
He had a couple of run-ins with Carvalho. Then he did have a beef, I think, with the Fabinho challenge.
Yeah, it was a bad challenge.
It wasn't a red card, but he wrapped his legs sort of around him, and he was a little bit annoyed with that. But yeah, I mean, Cole Palmer's got a nice left foot. Mahrez got himself an excellent goal. Again, De Bruyne. Yeah, what do you say about that guy? A little worrisome at the back.
Yeah, there was a vulnerability there, wasn't there?
And that just never seems to go away with the way they play. And it's one of the reasons when we keep discussing, and we did prior to the match, about exiting the Champions League.
Yep.
You're getting away with it when Darwin Nunez is missing 3 and 4 chances. You're not getting away with it when it's Real Madrid, and you're not getting away with it when it's the big teams.
Yeah.
And they're clinical. And that's something they will have to address.
For Liverpool, you take the positives from this game, obviously scoring 2 goals. Yes. I thought Salah was quiet.
Yeah, yes, but for Liverpool, I thought, and Craig touched on this, you start poorly, or City were just that good to start with in terms of how they pressed, how they kept Liverpool under pressure.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.